Well, let's dive into Sentry. I guess it was created in 2000, but I guess you've been pitching that for a while before then. Is that correct?
Yes, indeed. In fact, he was created, now it's May of 2025. He was created in May of 1995.
Oh, okay. Tell me the backstory and inspiration for him,
I had just started working on Hellblazer. I'd been working on it for a while. I thought that I could do more because, Hellblazer is normally a horror title, and I wasn't really a horror guy. It's probably the least of what I like to do. And so I'd come back to Karen Berger at Vertigo, the next San Diego, and I'd said, look, I'd really like to do more. I found this character called Our Man at DC. So Our Man takes a pill and it lasts for 1 hour, and then he can't take another one for 23 hours. And I said, oh, wow, you could do a story about addiction. Like that would be the most addictive substance in the world. Karen said, it's a pretty good idea, but Vertigo doesn't really do anything like that. We just don't do superheroes. I think you should create a new character. And so from that, I wanted to create a character that, the idea of Sentry, basically, he was an addict, but he had mental health issues. And so I wrote the whole thing out. It's a very, very precise document. It had all the stuff about the heroes and like being a missing hero and all that kind of stuff. And I laid it out for DC and then pitched it back to an editor called Kerry Kowalski, and Kerry loved it and could go nowhere with it. So I pitched it to Marvel and they said no. And I pitched it to DC again and they said no. And Marvel said no. Then I won an Eisner about 4 or 5 years later with Jae Lee. And so I repitched it and asked if Jay and I could do it. And the reason everyone has the Sentry is because Jay said, I love this and I would like to do this. And even though we could have kind of written our own ticket at that point, we did the Sentry and that's what gave birth to it.
That's amazing. So, I mean, you kept up that passion for 5 years up to that point to get
Yeah,
married.
because I knew it was great.